What's up, y'all? My name is Braille, hip-hop recording artist and part of the Humble Beast Records family from Portland, Oregon. And my eyebrows are real thick. My name, Braille. It's an interesting story, guys. When you sweat when you're on stage, it stings your eyes, you know? And so, and it hurts really bad, so then you have to close your eyes like this while you rap. But it has nothing to do with that, but man, like, sweat really stings your eyes. Bad. So Braille by definition is text for the blind, and I look at it this way. I was using the analogy yesterday of just a scar. If somebody has a scar, you can look at the scar and be like, okay, you have a scar, but you have no idea how they got that scar until they talk about it because you weren't there when it happened. And all of us kind of have personal, emotional things going on with us, but no one can tell that just from looking at us. We have to speak. It is unseen because it's inside. And in my music, I like to talk about personal, emotional, and spiritual things we don't see, but we see the effects of. And pretty much everything we see is dictated by those unseen. Legacy for me, last year was my first time, and I really didn't fully know what it was or understand because I was coming with Humble Beast, and I hadn't heard of it until coming last year. But for me, it's just the reality that God is raising up a young generation of people who have a heart for ministry and things, but are getting trained in solid biblical teaching, you know, and that's something that I really wasn't trained in when I was young, coming up in music. I wasn't trained in it. I didn't understand how to read the Bible. I didn't understand really the characteristics of God and really the history of my faith. I just got saved through a street preacher preaching the gospel, and God was good to me in His grace, but no one really took me under their wing. And so I see the importance of discipleship and of elder men passing down biblical history and biblical tradition and a rich understanding of the proper reading of God's Word. And for a generation that we have a lot of fatherless children, and we have a lot of people who their fathers, a lot of people who their fathers didn't pour into them that way. To see a new generation raise up and resources being created, even sometimes younger people pouring into young people, so that we can grow in a grace and knowledge of Jesus Christ. It's just really encouraging to me. And I see a lot of these resources as things where I'm like, man, I wish I had access to that. I don't even think sometimes all these kids realize these days what they have access to, even just with podcasts and things like that, where the content that you can get a hold of through this multimedia era, it's way different than it was like for me growing up, you know, so it's really encouraging. Native Lungs is my newest album. It's my 7th solo record, a record that I worked really hard on, and yeah, I'm really excited about it. It's coming out August 30th, and it's just a lot of new songs that I've been working on that kind of communicate what the Lord's been doing in my heart and in my life. And yeah, it's going to be free at humblebeast.com. All the music that we make at Humble Beast is free, and so it'll be ready to rock. What's up? This is Braille. You know what I'm saying? I make a shout out to my East Coast brothers from Toronto, Regen+Nation. You know, they're not from Regina. They're from Toronto, in Canada, up north. Okay, dude, I'm done. That's all good, man.